This is Lennon again. I felt compelled to make a second video instead of looking at the obvious physical practices that I've changed in my apartment. I thought that just as important, if not more so, is the psychological transformation and behavioral transformations that have been undergone so far this month due to Project Green Challenge. Um, really don't even know where to begin. It's hard for me to believe that a simple email from my psychology professor stating the whole contest turned into me, basically having my life changed. I was never really one that was into the environmental issues. I was certainly aware of them, but never actually gave them much thought. As as I've said in a lot of my papers, simple awareness does not initiate change. So it's actually, ever since I started this, it's become a routine, which I feel like is the whole point. To realize how simple these changes really are, how detrimental small behaviors can be, particularly the plastic items. I never really thought about how toxic those products could be, and it's in, it's incredible actually. I don't even know how to put it, how serious of an issue that has become with plastic being in landfills, and how it can harm our air, harm our bodies physically, because I always think more on the psychological level, but actually physically we're causing harm to ourselves. So each day it's getting harder and harder to anticipate the actual topic of the following day, and I've just been surprised every single day of how much information, how many resources are actually available to us to change these behaviors. Um, by getting other people involved, by faculty as well as the student body and staff here at Kansas Wesleyan have been behind me the entire month, and just me being a part, being a participant in this challenge has really made a huge difference on campus. I have the maintenance workers emailing me, telling me that they're happy with what I'm doing, and they're giving me information about the cleaners that we use. The bookstore is behind me, and they're always welcoming me to take pictures. I've had to take pictures of paper products at the bookstore and things like that. It's been pretty awesome, and there's been a huge change, and people are actually becoming more aware of the environmental issues that are confronting not only our community and world at large, but here on campus as well. The recycling, the collaborative consumption, everybody's behind me on that, and it's been pretty amazing to see that just my simple participation is having an effect on this community. I certainly didn't anticipate having this much attention drawn to myself. Certainly wasn't looking for that, nor did I really enjoy that. But nonetheless, what I'm happy about is that Kansas Wesleyan is receiving recognition, and these issues are receiving recognition, through all different forms of media. And that, I think, is the overall goal. I'm very happy to have been a part of this month and this challenge, because it's just been a wonderful experience and truly life-changing. I'm sure I can speak for everyone involved in Project Green Challenge 2012 that this has really opened my eyes to some of the issues that I've kind of put to the back burner and never really gave a second thought to. But it's all about, changing the norms. I'm a big believer that people act and try to conform to the norms and the expected values and the certain roles that we're supposed to play. But if we can make small changes in our own individual lives and have that reverberate throughout the campus or throughout the community, then we're changing the norms. We're actually shifting the paradigm of how we look at these environmental issues. And when we change the norms, then we therefore change what people expect of others, and therefore change those overall behaviors. So I just think this has been awesome, and I'm proud to say that I was a participant in this year's Green Challenge, and I'm hoping to further my knowledge, past October. I'll certainly carry my knowledge past October, but I'm hoping to, gain further resources through this competition. And, as all of us are, we're hoping for that trip to Green University, where we can meet with a lot of the environmental leaders of our country, which would be incredible. But yeah, overall, I've just been glad that Kansas Wesleyan is receiving recognition, that I've been able to contribute to this initiative, because it's just awesome. So I figured that I would give you guys, some of my input, and reflect a little bit on the psychological side of things, as opposed to just the everyday practices that I showed you in the previous video. So I appreciate you guys giving me the time to participate in this and looking through all of my challenges. It's been a lot of fun, and I hope to keep in contact with all you guys. Thanks.